We work with slum and street children. The main thrust of the organisation, or the trust, is education, but education doesn't exist in isolation. We have this very strong belief that if a child is either hungry or cold or scared, then there's no point in trying to educate. We have to look at the matter as a whole. We work with the community, we work with the parents, we work with the children, we provide uniforms in winter, nutrition during the day, medical attention, as well as education and vocational training. We now have about 600 children. Our latest project is anti-begging. Children who are on the streets are exposed to not just the elements, but to the worst elements in our society. So whether it's drug trafficking, sexual trade, just lack of any hope. The idea is to reach these children, show them that there's an alternative. We're trying to make sure that these children are not left vulnerable on the streets. The idea behind all of this is to level the playing field, to give opportunity where it doesn't exist. They call it a residential school run by the government. We do all the food, the wardens, the cooks, the maintenance, so water tanks, plumbing, electricity. We've created classrooms. It's a very run-down old building, so we've repaired the roof, we've redone the plumbing, put in water tanks. The work we do is not restricted to orphans, because we find that although we have orphans, there are situations which are just as bad as having no parents. It could be an abusive parent or a single parent who is left, a situation where parents have remarried several times and there is no space for the children in the new homes. So we reach out to basically any child in need. The idea is not to increase the number of children without maintaining the quality of what we do. Right to education in India only goes up to class 8, age 14. So then what do these children do afterwards? There is nothing in the marketplace that a 14-year-old can walk into with class 8 education and do that's going to earn him a livelihood which is not based on manual labor and exploited circumstance. So we need to get them up to minimum class 10 or vocationally train them. And the children that show promise, obviously, we will take them up to class 12. It would be our dream for them to go to university. One of our primary objectives is to mainstream, but not just register children in school. We then have to work with the community to make sure that the children attend school, and where they, again, show a bit more promise, to put them into better schools. There are a lot of NGOs and trusts that look for the brightest children. My question would then be, what happens to the others? So we have to find something that actually stimulates them and brings them up to whatever potential they're capable of reaching. Our stated aim and objective is that in 10 years that there will not be an uneducated child in Dehradun.